Yo, hold on, bruh. You know how I feel about this bread, man. Or this dread. Um, GameLike Will, man, back with another video. You already know we got the GameLike Will diet, but it's another pyramid that's, I had to really think about. You got the GameLike Will diet pyramid, but you got the social like Will pyramid. I mean, the game, like, I don't know what to call it, but it's going to be a social pyramid. And this got to do with just friendship, right? And I'm on that right now because I'm really, you know, I'm the type of person I find my way to, when you watch a YouTuber, and this is weird talking to myself, but talking to y'all, when you watch a YouTuber and you could tell that they're like building their self up while like, cause it's like I call myself a coach, but I'm self-proclaimed. Like I don't got no certificate or nothing. So I'm kind of going along, but I know that this is my calling and I know this is where my heart is. So I just trust it, you feel me? And nothing in the world work without trust. So basically what I'm trying to say in this video is it might feel weird, but if it works, look, it might feel weird, but it works. That's my new thought process because think about it. Everything that worked felt weird, especially at the beginning. 98% of the shit that I learned don't feel right. It feels awkward. It feels weird. It feels like foreign. And this be the most lucrative incoming or inheritance, right? So like what I mean by I'll say if I cut this camera on. Weird. Like imagine talking to someone and while thinking about your breath and doing breathing techniques while you're talking to somebody. That's not something I grew up doing. Now, I mean, there was times in school where I would think about that a little bit normal. You feel me? Like that's not like commonly conversed about in high school, middle school. But you may realize like, yo, when I breathe this way, it seemed like I was able to handle this situation better. Um, it's counterintuitive. The game is counterintuitive. Um, why is it that by rejecting women you get more women? Shouldn't I be embracing and letting more customers come in the shop so I can make more money? No, Nike understands everybody. Nike ain't for everybody, despite what you may think. So how do you grow, you know what I'm saying, in life? Because I'm a lifestyle coach first. Or how do you enhance the value of your life even? It's the same concept. I think we try to fancy the will. We try to change the will, but it's the same will. It's you know, energy is everything. Some of the same stuff I just said in that last video. Um, Conversations are priceless, and communication is priceless. That's why 98% of people who get good at communications and stuff like that, they become rich. They get good with women. They become the Chad. They become the breadwinner in their family. They become this. They become that because they understand how to influence and win people over. You see what I'm saying? And no, it don't feel right because growing up on TV or wherever you've seen that guy, he was the bad guy. He was the slick talker. He was the drug dealer. He was the whatever, right? You name it, something negative. But you miss that middle layer of people who are just good people who actually still know the skill of just conversating. You miss the middle ground people who are actually just good, who just good, man. They're out here, man. And what I found, like I said, man, it's like we put too much importance on women. You know what I'm saying? Um, we just do naturally. Maybe it's how we were raised, whatever. We love women. That's A, it's natural, but B, it's unnatural in how hyper pushed it is and marketed it is. So it's I would put it like this. It's natural for the lower half of your body to be turned on, but your mind should not be, your focus, your mind, your prefrontal cortex, your mind should be goal driven. Your mind should be seeing life first. Women are a part of life, a percentage of life, a dynamic of life. They're important. We need them, but we need them to need us first. So we need to be self-sufficient, which doesn't feel right. It feels counterintuitive, especially the way I grew up. It feels counterintuitive because women always thought I was cute. You feel me? And that's probably a lot of y'all fellas out there. It's like if they think that, then it's like you're kind of being babied in that sense. It kind of being taken care of, and that can flip on you later because guess what? That's not what social dynamics is built on. Social dynamics is built on value and value exchange and energy and how much energy you put into something, similar to the YouTube channel, the YouTube video, the algorithm. um do you understand that you have to put in to get out? And to get out is, you're not going to always win even when you, whatever you get out. Like, you could text a million people, you could approach a million people, but it is power in numbers. I'm not going to hold you, but then that's what I'm really trying to say in this video. The social pyramid is like, it's like you got the basement floor, then you got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and you know a pyramid, it go like this. So it's about 4 or 5 levels, but to be to the tip, at the tippy top, is to say like, oh, I know everybody. Everybody know me. I'm cool. I am myself. Everybody know me. I get to be myself with almost zero consequences to being myself. And that's social peace. That's social respect. That's everything. But to be on the bottom level is when you don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's when you're tolerating disrespect. It's when you feel like you're doing more chasing, but it's cool. Again, that's the beginning, right? If you open up a business, you start anything. You know what I'm saying? Even when you change your diet on the pyramid, you gotta scavenge. Some days you gotta make do with what you got until you really, really get good at doing that. Then your body, then you can put the proper nutrients and stuff in and heal yourself. But same thing with your social life, you feel me? It's like you may have to put 2-3 months aside, just sending messages out, approaching other guys. Yo, what's up, bro? Nice day, isn't it? Da 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 da. Okay, cool. Shit, you from out here? Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Da 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 da. Oh, okay, cool. Shit, I live around here too. Blah 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 blah. Instagram. Go on Bumble. Get better at Bumble. Get better at Instagram. Transfer people from Bumble to your Instagram. So you're moving them from one location to another location. They feel more comfortable on on Instagram, because that's more, people are checking their Instagram once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day. In the morning, middle of the day, at night. They're checking their Bumble once or twice at the most. So do the math. You're gonna get more traffic on that Instagram. And I just did something cool on Bumble. I seen that me and somebody had in common that we both like the gym. Now I don't have a gym membership right now, but he seems like he goes to the gym. So what I said, first message on the open was, yo, what are you working on in the gym? We should hold each other accountable. You think he ain't gonna do that shit? So that's game right there. That's the game. The game is closing that gap, understanding that, meet a person on their grounds, on their home court advantage. If I could look at your profile and I see your interests are right in front of my fucking face, how is it that I'm gonna ask you to do it? Oh, How is it that I'm gonna ask you to do any fucking thing else besides what the fuck I see that you're into, that I'm into also? Even if I'm not into something, I could ask them about something. I just inboxed another guy, and he lives in the town and shit. Not this town over from me, and he said he's into travel and food. So what I said was I think I asked him something like, "Yo, like do you like street food or do you like the fancy restaurant food and something like that?" But I'm opening up these conversations because guess what? That's how. Cause listen, I came to my realization about life. People don't give a fuck about people. They give a fuck about people who like like say I go to the army. Like I don't give a fuck about people, but when I'm at the army, when I'm in the army, or when I'm in different territory or experiences, like when I went to Job Corps, it's like I'm with a bunch of strangers. I don't give a fuck about these strangers. But because I'm human, it's gonna bring the humanistic side out of me to where, okay, shit, it's almost innate that somebody's gonna like. I think a friend that was end up being my roommate, he was like, you need help with your bags, and that's kind of it right there. It was a bond right there. Yeah, what's up, bro? You from the yeah? We from the same spot. We come from the same area. It was just natural. You see what I'm saying? When I first went to Job Corps, though, it was a lot of like I was like my mom, my sister, my niece, they all came with me, so they ate food with me like at the lunch table the first day. So everybody was seeing that. And then when they had left, I'm like, damn, I'm really in this shit by myself. Cause it was just like school all over again, but it was actually like I was on campus with a bunch of strangers. So, but again, I'm the type of person people immediately find a way to kind of like, and then I play basketball. So again, there you go. Like it's always some reason why motherfuckers fucking with you. It's never like people think, and then that's why YouTube funny because when you laying on your ass and you ain't doing YouTube and you just laying around, you thinking like how can I improve my mouthpiece or how can I be social? But it's like it come with the territory. It's not like no one gives a fuck about you. Like you feel me? Like I'm not trying to be funny, but it's just like a realization for people. Like stop, get out your feelings because no one gives a. It's like the value that you bring, and it's not only the value, it's the experience. Because I say it's experience over value because when I was growing up in my neighborhood when I was young, I ain't bring no fucking value. But, maybe they did see some value there, but what I mean by that is I never had to think about no fucking value. It was just we're all in the same neighborhood, and it's an experience, and we're all outside and we're running around playing football, doing something. So it's you putting yourself in the position, and then you get the benefits of the position. It's just like a job, like so I know that shit might sound weird to some of y'all. Like I said, starting off this video, it's counterintuitive because if you've been laying around for the last 5 years, you actually think that you deserve that position because all kids, when you're young, have that position to just go outside and is regular. Like, oh, oh, that's Josh. Josh is a total loser, but we're all kids right now, so it doesn't matter. But as you get older, it's like, okay, you might need to be a better thinker, smarter. And you just got to be wise because you got to understand, like, life is a trade. It's a bartering system almost. It's like, if you don't offer nothing, you're not making yourself important. You're not making yourself important. And the least you can offer is a conversation. That's what I think. Like, all jokes aside, like, because energy is free, but it's also like something that you can use, man. And it's like I just said, telling somebody, yo, I see you into the gym. I'm into the gym too. I always run to that. Like I look at what they're in. Okay, we got this in common. I like food too. I like travel too. I could use these little pillars to really just get in there and chop it up. And then at that point, it's like we either gonna end up linking up or not. And that is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on myself regardless. And it's gonna pumble forward regardless. The YouTube shit, the lifestyle is gonna pumble forward regardless. Cause I started this without even anybody around. So I rose from the ashes, but they're gonna accompany that if they may, if they want to. And that's what I'm on because everybody got something to offer. You gotta be wiser and more of a what's that guy with the little thing, detective, or you gotta be introspective, like, damn, everybody is interested, it's just who's looking. Everybody's interested. You could talk to your 60-year-old mom. If you're interested and you know how to bring something out of somebody, then that conversation is gonna be more juicy. If you don't got social skills, that conversation gonna be like a raisin shriveled up and dry. It's just not gonna be nothing there. And then you're gonna get mad when they start wilding and acting weird because it's nothing fluid about the conversation. There's nothing attractive about the conversation. So, when you get good, you could say less but say more all at the same time. That's what you gotta be good at doing. Cut straight to the chase. And that'll save a lot of time and it'll keep you healthy and it'll keep your relationships growing and cultivating like a flower or some shit. And you'll naturally go up on that social pyramid, that social hierarchy, whatever you want to call it. And you'll realize, like, hey, conversation is doable. It's memorizable. The things you say that hit, that made a relationship bond, that I mean, like I said, me telling somebody, yo, let's, you know, keep track of our, I'll make sure I keep you on point, you keep me on point. That's super outgoing. That's super, you know, forward. And that's gonna put that person in that same frequency, you know? And you don't gotta overthink your messages with guys with women because guys don't care the way women care. We don't think like we're not so dependent on you to say the perfect thing. So you got room to fuck up. But with women have a little bit more salt. So it's like same, bro. It's all the same, bro. That's my video for this, man, because I wanted to introduce this social dynamic hierarchy to it because yeah, man, like people talk, man, and you want to be able to talk and vibe and form a connection, even if because every relationship ain't forever, bro. And then people got to realize that. I think that's another um counterintuitive childhood belief that paralyzes people because if you break that curse and you know that that's not true, then you start to actually be a social butterfly because it's like you can meet somebody, go to the gym, ball with them, lift weights, and they may be planning a 5-year friendship, but you're like, I don't know. Now you making the decisions. Like, I don't know about this guy. So it could go either way. And it's not meant to be, it's a dance. It's not meant to be a force. Like, when you grow up in a neighborhood, you feel tied to everybody because those are your day one. Those are your, the loyalty is everything. That's what, but it's weird how every kid think that, but it's like, y'all are kids. Y'all don't know shit about loyalty yet. Y'all know that, this no snitching, this, that, and the third, but those are just common things that's said around every neighborhood, but there's bigger things in the world than that. So it's like social dynamics get spooky in a sense. It get way more nuanced than that. So it's like you can't just adopt a belief because you heard it on the radio and that was popular in their neighborhood and now it's popular in your neighborhood. It's like be yourself. The only way to be yourself is to free yourself. You gotta unchain all those childhood beliefs and all that shit because it pair bonds you to it traps you. So where you run into the same type of people over and over, or you seem like you can't You know what I'm saying? Be very, very open and free with it. But you all gotta understand that's a part of the game. Being open and free is a part of the biggest part of the game. Even when attracting women, one thing I could say that they're looking at that guys don't ever mention in the dating world is they're looking at how free of a person are you. Like, are you a beautiful soul, spirit? Like, are you open? Or are you just like you watching every word that come out your mouth because you're like, if I say the wrong thing, then you know, it's gonna be like, like you hiding something or something. Like people like people that's outgoing and open. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm getting at in this video. So hold on. All right, man. So that's it for that video, man. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Let me know down below if you like that video, man. Let me know, man. More videos coming soon. Let me know. See ya.